listen, when I come to Al-Ahli, it's a different story than now. Al-Ahli in that time was, I think, struggling. They were passing some transformation. I'm not going to say Masoud, because it's too heavy. And all of my players, they was eating all the time. But it was very tasteful. I played as a player in a lot of countries, in Croatia, Germany, but majority of my career as a player I spent it in Belgium. Then after that I continue living there and working in Anderlecht, first as assistant coach and then as a head coach. So actually I'm affected with DNA of Anderlecht, which is developing younger talent and bringing them in a higher level, and wanted always dominant football to play and to win games, because this was in my time as a player or as a coach was about that. A lot of trophies and also in the Champions League almost every year playing. So I continue every time with that philosophy, trying to bring always something new, something good in the environments of the clubs that I spent with. With the club, as a player, I knew only successes, because we was. If you see the history of the club and you see they have titles, then it's normally every second year. Only the last 10 years they didn't took nothing, because there's a lot of changes. The club changed, and the family that was before in the club. And situated that DNA of winning titles, they're gone. They're new people. They're finding their way. So as a player, we had a lot of trophies. As an assistant coach, also 3 in the row. And as a coach, in the 2 years and a half that I was one-time champion and one-time second, one-time final of the cup that we lost. But I was successful also in Champions League and Europa League. In Champions League, I played against Dortmund, Arsenal, Galatasaray, with a very, very young team. And we took 6 points in that. We draw with Dortmund, we draw against Arsenal, and we win one time Galatasaray, and we draw one time. So the first period of mine in Anderlecht was very, very successful also as a coach. Now, lately I came, the last year I worked also with Anderlecht as a head coach. Now was a different story. The story was that we needed to create younger talent so they can create the value, so the club can sell them further. So I was busy with a couple of young guys like Angulo. He went to Sunderland for 20 million euro. And we developed also Nathan Decat, who is still playing with the team, but in the end of the season, I think that he's going to go one of the biggest clubs in Europe. So that was the main target, actually, because there are 2-3 clubs in the last period that they are further than Anderlecht. Best period was, I think, 2015-16, champion in the Champions League, playing with big teams and taking points. So I think that I can enjoy that, but as well I enjoyed also working in Al-Raed, which we built something from a club who we put structure together with President Fahd Al-Mutawa and our staff with the players together. In 3 years, I think we made a stable club in the Russian league. But today you need to focus in everything. You're not alone. Today, if you see the teams, they have more and more people around you. We are focusing on diet eating, sportive eating of players. We are focusing on the mental things for the players who can infect it directly or indirectly in their game. And then for sure, physically, tactically, that's your job that you need to do to make them better and so they can produce and winning games. For me, it's most important. We don't use anymore so much terms of 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 or 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. Today is most useful hybrid system. You're attacking with 3, you defend with 4. This I like to use it more. You know, in the last 3 years that I was working in Koora Mechelen and Anderlecht, there was no defined system about it. So you have the types of players, and then you focus on the quality that you need to use it to get the win games. Key differences, it can be reasonable, a lot of differences. Are you playing with one real 6 in front of the defense and two 8s or 2 pockets that can then infiltrate, or you're playing with a 2 in front of defense and a 6 and an 8 and then in front of them and 10. We are less using in last years, the typical classical number 10. So today is much more football developed in intensity, mentality, running capacity than only about that, or you're using that system or that system. So me personally, I don't have a thing that I say about this system or that system. For me, is the profiles of the players that I need to have in my way of playing, my philosophy, than I want to use. It's about in the game, it depends on which level of clubs you have. In a smaller club, you always need to adjust towards the big clubs. But when you're in the bigger club, and in the majority of my time I worked more in bigger clubs, then you need to dominate. You need to want the ball as fast as possible and to have the ball. So, yeah, it's difficult to say it. In the both sides, you have a different way of approaching. A lot. When I came 2018, they just started with more foreigners in the clubs, and they increased the quality of the league. But then each year you saw that the organization around the clubs is better and better, facilities of the clubs, and for sure. Since Ronaldo is here in the country, also a lot invested in a very quality player. So you see the competition developed. When I spoke before, when I came here in the beginning, I spoke with the friends outside of Saudi Arabia. They actually didn't know much about the football in Saudi Arabia. Today, everybody in the world, not only they know, but they are interested in football of Saudi Arabia. So this is a massive, massive change in Saudi. It's difficult to rank, but you know, you have in Europe the G5 competitions and then under. But and it's difficult when you have 18 clubs, 16 clubs, and this. But I think that the Russian league have a very, very good level if you compare also with European competitions. Mm-hmm. For me, then you can put it there, just on it in a G5 or just under. So let's say leave maybe Premier League or leave La Liga, or for the rest they can do it. If you take big clubs here, for sure they're going to be champion there also, as well. From Belgium. So It's different football. It's more intensity. It's because of the weather, because of the different aspects. Here you have quality players, but if the top clubs in Saudi they should play in a Belgium league, for sure they're going to be top or even champion. I'm very pleased that I worked. I'm very proud that I worked in Al-Raed, because we was there warmed about everything. The people was fantastic. Like I said, I have very good relationship with President Fahd Al-Mutaba, and he brought everything in power so he can make us our work efficient, and we progressed at that time very good with the club and with the team. Don't forget that we brought also Saleh Al-Sheri, where later he went to Al Hilal and played with the national team and even scored in World Cup against Argentina. So he became also from Raed. So we produced something there, some good work all together, players, staff, management, and we did some good things. So I enjoyed really to work and to build things in a smaller departments. Listen, when I come to Al-Ahli, it's a different story than now. Al-Ahli in that time was, I think, struggling. They were passing some transformation in all departments, I think, and we try to build a team that they can beat with any team in any games. I think the bad luck we had that we played 10 times draw. If you play from 10, 5 times you win, then you was maybe in 6th place or even 4th place. But I was always focusing in every team that I play and the young players also. And when I developed there, I was, if you take, for example, Ziad Rouhani, he was a very young player, talented, and I saw in him a very good quality, so I put him very young in the team, and I was trying to make him better so he can stay. And when I see today that he's playing all the games and he's very important for the club, I'm very proud of him. First of all, they have a fantastic coach, one of the best, of maybe the best in the league. So I don't think that somebody can do it better than him. Yes, in these past 4 years, I had contact with a couple of clubs in Saudi Arabia, but yes, was not the right moment, because you are already with one club working with another club. So I didn't come until something that can continue.
Yeah, top clubs or?
No top clubs. It was normal clubs. Yes, normal clubs. No, at this moment I just came to see my manager, to visit him, because he's living here for 2 years, and to see some games, to see some people that I worked before, some people that they are very dear to me, and to see them, to visit them. And to visit Saudi Arabia, because I missed them for almost 5 years. I was, I saw the game Shabab against Nasser. I saw the final cup Al Hilal Al Khulud. It was a good match, a really cup game. We was
Especially
discussing
the first goal.
Yeah, we was discussing about before the game that Al Hilal is very strong and this and that. I said, yeah, but you know, cup games, they're not easy. It's going to be tight game. And then when Al Khulud scored the first goal, I knew it's going to be difficult. So I was pleased about the football, but what I was pleased even more is with the atmosphere in the stadium, with the fans. What they did during 19 minutes was fantastic. So this is, I think, just something that before you taste it, what's coming later, and actually then in the end of the area, so with a World Cup, what's going to be here in Saudi Arabia, so they are in a right track. But when you're long time here, for sure, especially the football terms, you learn. So you can,
like what?
You can. We're not going to discuss it about what, but some words are not nice. Some words are nice. Most of the time, my contact is with the referees, and but you learn just that you can communicate a little bit easier with some players during the training, turnaround of results, and then these kind of things. I'm not going to say Masoud because he's too heavy. And all of my players they was eating all the time. But it was very tasteful. I learned a lot of things in Saudi to eat. Traditional eating, we've seen it a lot of times with lamb and the rice.
Yeah.
I find it fantastically because when I see it in the beginning, it was a different things inside. So I said, I cannot go this with that, but when you taste it, then it's fantastic. So this was I like it much. Hummus I like here. I eat it in Belgium. We have it there also. It's not the same. So when I came, the first thing that I said, I asked, we're gonna eat hummus.